A local professor is taking part in investigating the causes of cattle liver abscesses. Our very own Mari Farrell has more on the ongoing research in collaboration with West Texas A&M University. That's in this morning's High Plains Agriculture coverage.
West Texas A&M University's Caviness Davis Distinguished Chair in Meat Science and Professor in Animal Science Dr. Ty Lawrence, along with other researchers from Texas Tech University, the USDA, and Kansas State University, have collaborated on the cattle liver abscess research.
We developed a model at a research site in Lubbock to cause liver abscesses in approximately half of the population of cattle tested. And this model will allow us to investigate mitigation strategies to stop liver abscess occurrence from being as prevalent or as severe.
WT has been researching cattle liver abscesses since the 1970s and has been a leader in it. WT's Paul Engler Professor of Beef Cattle Feedlot Management, Dr. John Richardson, explains the importance of the liver abscess research.
It's very important, obviously, to understand it and understand how the disease develops. And so when we're looking at different interventions or different things we can do to improve or reduce the prevalence and the impact of liver abscesses, it helps to understand the disease.
Liver abscesses are common in the feedlot industry due to the cattle being fed a high-energy, low-roughage diet to meet the quality grades weight for slaughter. Dr. Lawrence says the abscesses can cost the beef industry between $900 million to $1 billion annually in production and product losses.
In our U.S. population, feedlot abscesses range widely from near zero to approximately 100% of the population. But on average, 30 to 40% of any given pen of cattle would present with a liver abscess at harvest.
During the research, the team tested 2 diets and 3 bacteria commonly found in liver abscesses. They discovered the bacteria associated with these abscesses may not always originate from the rumen, but may be a possible route from the lower GI tract. Although the research indicates certain findings, researchers still don't know the exact route where the bacteria travels to cause infections to the liver.
We hope to be able to continue the model repeatability and then apply strategies, maybe an antimicrobial, maybe a vaccine therapy, maybe a bacteriophage that would reduce the severity and the prevalence of the liver abscess outcome.
The study confirms that an acidotic diet mixed with bacterial inoculation in the rumen can be used as a model to cause liver abscesses. Further research is happening at USDA to determine the consistency of the model.
We still don't understand exactly where the pathogens are coming from inside the animal and what things we can do that might mitigate the disease or different feed additives that might be helpful to mitigate it. And so hopefully moving forward, we'll understand the disease better and we'll find different products that will help us combat the disease.
In Canyon, Mari Farrell, KMAR Local 4 News.
All right, Mari, thank you. The research team earned a grant of $650,000 from the USDA National Institute of Food and Agriculture. This grant will help towards the continuing of the research. And for more information on the cattle liver abscess research, you know where to go, myhighplains.com.